everyone, it's Tanya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about building up your collection using emerging or lesser known designers. I am definitely someone who has a penchant for favorite designers, and my collection will have maybe 8 of their bags, and I'll stick with what I know and what I like, but I wasn't always the best at trying new things in terms of newer designers, and I am definitely just like keeping my eyes open, just basically buying things that will make me happy or that I think are fun, or just something new and different, which is always a good thing. You don't want a stagnant collection, right? You want things to be of the moment, be timely, but also be classic and be lovely. So it's fun experimenting with different designers and different stores. So I have a few I want to talk to you about today, and I'm going to start with a designer that I actually know nothing about. I'm not going to pretend that I know a ton, but it's actually, I was just looking for an all-white bag that I could use all year long, and I had been searching for quite some time, and my requirement for it, I think I've talked about this in another video, was that it had to be bright white and the hardware had to be silver. Sometime last summer, I actually found a bag that fit that requirement. The designer I did not know of at all. The brand is called NuuNuu, and it is the Saki bag, and I got it on Shopbop. In a second, I will show it to you right here. So it's like a really cute little, it's a cute clutch. It's super soft and flexible. It's got really nice pleating here, and it doesn't have very much by way of hardware, but the strap is a silver chain. So that gave it the little pop of hardware that I thought it needed to be an all-season bag. And I don't know. I mean, there is something about this particular shape in the white that I don't know, because it is a little bit clutchy. I was thinking it might be reading more summer, but we shall see. We will give her a go. Maybe not in the fall, but I love a winter white, and so I think I'm gonna try her out in the winter, see what coat she works nicely with, and yeah, let's give her a chance. Right now, this bag is actually still available on Shopbop, not in the white, only in the black, and it is $95. And actually, I bought this some time ago, and there are other bags now that have a similar feel. And actually, I think even in this haul, it was completely not intentional. I don't think I really realized it until I just pulled this bag out now and got that in, kind of like realized that. So let's see. Also, this purse didn't come with a dust bag, so I actually got these at IKEA, and I bought about a dozen of them, and they were $2 each, and these are great for if you misplace or stain a dust bag. These are great replacements, just if you're looking for anything like that. Once my bags were stolen, I did a very good job about cataloging everything and making sure everything was in its proper place and well cared for. So the next bag I want to show you is from the brand. This brand is a bit more well known. It's carried in various stores, or at least, hold on, there's a box here that is massive that we're going to open up in a few minutes. So the bag I want to talk to you about right now is from the Volon, and this is the Pop Trunk. And this bag, I bought it actually last summer. It was one of the bags that I bought from NuuNuu in an effort to build up my collection. I actually really love the colorway on this. So it is an army green. I don't know if you can see that right here. And then it has rust on the sides, and it has a snake print here, also in the green with black details. It has gold hardware. This clasp should go up, I believe. As you will know now, I have never opened this. It's one of the ones that I bought and stored because I didn't have anywhere to go. Right here, their bags have a really cute little lipstick mirror on the backside right there, which is great. And what I love about this bag is that it has a gold chain. It has gold chain hardware, which I will give you a close-up of. Sorry, I don't think I realized it was in a plastic bag, or I would have taken that out and done some pre-work for you. But it has this really lovely arch that would go on your shoulder. Sorry, it's a little bit stuck. So right here. So this metal arch is going to lay right here. And then the bag is actually quite long. You can't see it obviously, but it's hitting me well below my hip. So could you, I don't know, I know it is meant to be a shoulder bag. Could you crossbody it? You could. It's a little bit on the short side. It's right here for me, so it's right at the waist. This thing right here, this arch doesn't make it, I think, feel very natural to do it as a crossbody, but you certainly could, and it works. And I actually really love this bag. I think it's so pretty. I'm glad that this season is appropriate for me to bring her out now. What I did notice is when I bought this bag, I bought it on sale at Yuke's, and I paid, so sorry, I wrote this information down for you. I paid $230. At the time, it was also available at Net-a-Porter for $800. The same exact colorway, was the same bag. It was just not on, it wasn't as on significant a sale at Net-a-Porter. But when I was doing the kind of background information today, just to see what was still available, I no longer saw it being sold on Net-a-Porter. So I don't know if it's kind of fallen from their list of designers, but I did find it. Yuke's does still have some. Right now they're actually around the $325 price point, different colorways, and they can also be purchased on Luisa Via Roma and Forzieri, and they're around $800 US dollars on those two websites. So still available if it's something that you're looking for, but it does seem to not be as widely stocked as it was when I bought this. And it was less than a year ago that I bought it, and as I've had all my other ones, I've had it in storage waiting to go back into more of my typical everyday life, but looking forward to using her. Now the next one I have, actually I will say that this designer is currently really having a moment. It's Brandon Blackwood. This is actually a birthday gift to myself. My birthday was last Tuesday, and I bought myself a few gifts. This box and the large one that's on the floor right now. And Brandon Blackwood is a Black-owned brand, and there was a lot of difficult things going on in the U.S. over the last year with civil rights, and there was more of a focus, and rightfully so, and definitely very delayed, on Black-owned businesses, and people making more of an effort to shop Black. And as a person of color, I'm not Black, but I am a person of color. It was important to me to try and support brands. It's something I've always done. I will be very honest and say I didn't know of Brandon Blackwood then, but within the last year, he came out with one of his standard bags, and he branded it "End Systemic Racism." And Kim Kardashian wore the bag and went viral. It's blown up. A lot of good came from that. He donated funds to civil rights campaigns, which is always a very good thing. He has discontinued that bag, so it's no longer available. What I will say about Brandon Blackwood is kind of self-branded as a luxury brand. When I'm looking at it in terms of price point and material, the bags are anywhere between $150 to around $400, and the majority of them are vegan leather. I would classify that more as a contemporary brand. However, one of the big things about luxury is exclusivity, right? And it's really hard to get these bags right now. They sell out very frequently. You have to keep searching the website, see if what you want is in stock. He does drops routinely, and a big one is coming up in the next couple of weeks for the fall 2021 line, which I'm excited to see. I will say the bag that I chose is the Cara Mini Duffel, and it was actually in stock, so I didn't have to wait for it, but I do What I did notice is that the trunk styles, which are super popular and really adorable, they seem to be very frequently out of stock and sold out. I didn't choose them because, again, they are vegan leather, and my personal preference is leather bags for the most part. There are exceptions, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But he has lovely packaging. This is a full unboxing because I have never opened this bag. So this right here, we don't need to open that. That's probably just a receipt. But here's the little dust bag. And this is a mini bag. Not a tiny, not a small bag, but certainly a mini bag. It is very cute. I'm so excited to open this, actually. It's lovely packaging, I appreciate. Also super fast shipping. I don't know where the company is based, but I ordered this on a Wednesday, and Friday morning it was in New York. So that is awesome. So right here, here's the Cara Mini Duffel. You'll see everything is branded with the Brandon Blackwood name. It's right here. This is one of the 2 styles that is available in leather. I did research that. There were 2 available. One is the Cara Mini Duffel in various colors. The other is the Sophia Croc Emboss bag. I'll try to insert a photo of it here. It is beautiful, and I will say, had I noted in that moment that that bag was leather, I would have bought it. But for some reason, I glanced at it quickly and I thought it said vegan leather, and I just passed by it. But it is beautiful, and it's certainly one that I would go back to. If for future purchases. So right here it has a crossbody strap. We'll see how it goes. So for those of you who did see my prior video, I mentioned that I found a bag to replace my Alexander Wang Rocco bag, which was stolen, and this is the bag. In style, it is very similar in that it's a pebble leather duffel bag, but it's a little bit more modern, right? Mini bags are kind of here to stay. They've had a few years now. They're definitely not going anywhere. We've seen them go mini and micro, and I'm not one for the teeny micro bags, but I'll do a mini bag anytime. As long as my phone fits in it, I'm good to go, and my sense is that the phone will go here. So right here, take her out. Here's her crossbody. The strap is actually, it's adjustable, which is good, but it is looking like it is going to fit right at my hip, which is perfect. Again, I'm so sorry, I'm doing these sitting down so that you can't see it, but I will try to insert a shot where you can see where it lands. This goes right below my waist, so it's right at the hip. It's not uncomfortable at all. You'll see that it has movement here, which is where, like, that Gucci bag I had a problem with, it was a crossbody right here, which is uncomfortable for most people. So I'm so excited to use this bag. I've been waiting a week to open it, and I am not disappointed at all. I think it's beautiful. I think what Brandon Blackwood has done in terms of raising funds for an amazing cause and building up his own brand on his own. He is not attached to a major corporation and vendors, so he's definitely building this brand up on his own, and kudos to him, because this is beautiful. I will say, actually, recently on Brandon's Instagram, he featured another designer named Will Glory. I don't remember her last name, unfortunately, but she is the creator and owner of a brand named Anima Iris. And she is basically making handcrafted leather bags in Africa. They are gorgeous. One was recently worn by Beyonce. So as things happen with Beyonce, you know, people see it, they sell out. It's going to be hard to get. So if you're looking for something that is actually, her line seems to have a ton of gorgeous leathers. In various colors and prints. So if you're looking for something bold, she's definitely something to look to. I will say, I looked at the price points. The bags are ranging between 300 to 500 bags, 800 at the very high end for some of the leathers, but certainly fairly accessible when we compare it to other luxury brands. And I do not have one of her bags as of yet, but she is certainly on my to-do list of future purchases. So the next thing I have for you is this giant box right here that just came in. Right here, it just came in from Shopbop. This was my second birthday gift to self. It weighs a ton. There are 2 handbags in here, and the designer name is Danse Lente. And these bags, I want to say, the name has gained some popularity over the last few years. People certainly know it. If there's that one iconic bag from this line, this brand, so they are most well known for their Phoebe bag, which has beautiful metal arches that mimic a basically kind of like a binder type notebook. They also are well known for their Johnny Bucket bag, which is a beautiful leather bag with a huge pilgrim-esque buckle. Very pretty. But I didn't go for any of those 2 for those bags. I instead went for 2 others. My intention was to buy 1 bag, and as typically happens with me, I overindulged. So let's look right here. Oh, they have lovely packaging as well at Shopbop. Shopbop is also great in terms of shipping, because if you have Amazon Prime, you can get 2-day shipping for no fee. So I ordered these last Wednesday. They were supposed to arrive on Friday, but there was a major storm in the Northeast that kind of shut a lot of things down at the end of last week. So understandably, they were not delivered on time. They were just delivered today. Sorry, yesterday. So big. Okay. Just trying to pick which one I want to talk to you about first. So let's go with this one. This bag was actually not something I was looking at. I was looking at a bag called the Lola Beads bag. It's a beautiful leather bag, chain strap, that actually very much reminded me of the chain strap on the Bottega Veneta chain pouch. And the cassette bag, it has that very thick square chain. And the Lola Beads bag, which I'll insert a photo of right here, had a very similar aesthetic. In terms of the chain, the shape of the bag was completely different. But at the last minute, I decided not to go for it because it had acetate around it, and I just didn't know what that was going to look like in person. So I said no, but when I looked at it, it suggested another bag by the brand, and it's this one right here. This is a beautiful dust bag. It's super, super thick. Wow, it's really heavy. But the bag I bought is the Big Misty. And the Misty is a 90s inspired baguette bag. It's so pretty. It's, very much giving you like the 90s Prada kind of vibe. Right here, you'll see the name is right there. It's super, super minimal. And this bag, apparently, the chain, so you can do here and you can do shoulder, which is right here. It's very super 90s to have a shoulder bag up there. I kind of love that. But apparently you can clip it and you can make the strap a little bit shorter. And you do that right here. I mean, I see the clip right here. So then what you would do is, so it's just like a regular clip right here, but you would do it, I guess, here. And then it's like a handbag, and then you get this little dangle here. This isn't really for me. I can see it working for evening for sure. I can absolutely see that working. And you could do crook of the arm this way. So I do get it. It's just not how I'm gonna wear this bag. I actually think I'll go traditional shoulder.
After filming, I realized that I did the conversion the wrong way. You're supposed to take the hook and clip it onto the last link, which then creates a perfect little circle, and then you have a dome-shaped handbag. You can't put it on your arm or your shoulder, but it works really well in the hand.
So we're going to put her aside, and then we're going to bring out this big one. This box that came from Shopbop was apparently 9 pounds, and I think it's a combination of the box being heavy these dust bags being heavy, and this bag, which I was worried was going to weigh a ton when I felt that box, but I'm carrying it in my hands right now, and it actually seems to be very, very light, very manageable. And this is the Lola Beads bag. Now, I will show it to you. I'm going to unwrap it and talk to you a little bit about the Lola. Oh my, so much wrapping. So this bag, actually, when I opened up that NuuNuu bag earlier, it kind of reminded me of something, and it reminded me of this bag right here. So this is a calf leather shoulder bag. It's so pretty. It's super smooth. And again, the minimal branding there. It does not, this one doesn't have any type of hardware, but it does have that. It's not a clutch, so it's not a hard frame. It's a magnetic opening right here. And then they call it the beads bag, and I think it has something to do with the handle. I don't know. But the handle is a little bit workable. I'm going to be super honest, and I didn't buy this to be a dupe, but this bag very much spoke to me a lot about Bottega Veneta, because it kind of feels like the shoulder pouch, right? The shape of it, the general shape of it. Then the little strings here reminded me of the mini pouch, although this is much thicker because it's a bigger bag. And it also kind of, and that Bottega Veneta, right? It's also really similar to the Manso Gabriel cloud bag. But this is certainly different. It's not meant to be a dupe. It's a bag on its own. I just realized when I bought it that it kind of gave me a feeling of it, which is great because I'm not about to buy that bag. So this is great. I do plan to add a Bottega Veneta bag soon, and it will be the mini Jody, and I'm hoping to do it in a really great color. I'm not sticking to black for that because I think if you're going to get that bag, definitely use it as a pop of color. I think the green is probably no longer seasonally appropriate, but we'll see what else comes available. They also, so this bag is the Lola Beads version, and the difference right here is the handle. They have another one just called Lola, and it has flat leather. So it is also a shoulder strap, but you see it doesn't have this ruching. It's just a flat leather handle. I'll insert a photo of it. And that one looks super similar to the Bottega Veneta shoulder pouch. So I'm going to put these on. I'm going to put this one can go. This one is actually, they do show it on the crook of the arm. They show it clutch this way, which is never for me. I like it on other people, but I can't see me walking around this way. And then they show it as a shoulder bag, which, I mean, it kind of works. It's really stuffed with paper now, so I would have to take that all out to see how it properly works. But it does work. And then, see, it slides down after a second. And I think what would happen is, I think I could loosen that here to give it a little less tension here, and then it should sit better on the shoulder. But I really love this bag, actually. I was really worried that it was going to be heavy because I didn't know what was in that handle. The description wasn't super detailed. I did buy this on Shopbop. I bought it last Wednesday, and it's still available. I bought it for $208, and it is on sale from $520. The Big Misty bag was also on sale. I bought it for $150, and it's on sale from $300. And only Shopbop has it on sale right now. Every other vendor, including Danse Lente themselves, are basically selling it for a full price, and that price was varying between $3 to $325. So if you are looking for it and you wanted to save a little bit of money, Shopbop has a sale at the moment. If not, if they sell out or whatever, you can go directly to the brand itself, and they have other vendors that are carrying it. I believe I saw it on both Bergdorff's website. I know for sure I saw it on Neiman Marcus, and those are the two that I know for sure I saw it at. I don't want to say another store mislead you, but I definitely saw it there. So I'm sorry if I rushed through this and I skipped anything, but I am going to insert the photos of all of these bags. I'm going to insert the bag, the kind of Bottega bags that I get vibes from for these two bags. I'm going to insert those photos as well, and I'll insert links to vendors that are currently selling them, because all of these bags are currently available. Even the Volon bag, Yukes has a version, as I was saying, and so does Luisa Via Roma. So they're definitely available. And then I will also put in a link to Brandon Blackwood's site, and I will try to insert photos of Anima Iris so that you can get a feel for those bags, because they're gorgeous, and I think that brand will definitely be having more of a moment soon. It's small, but I think they're certainly building up to something great. It's lovely. So I wanted to thank you again for watching. My next video will be also about new bags that I have purchased to rebuild that stolen collection, but they are more my traditional brands. I think I will be covering some Valentino and Prada and Proenza Schouler in that video. So I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye.